between our notebook, and we're going to be using some graph paper today. The title, once you've got your math notebook out in 2 colors, it's going to just be, how could I find the area of, and then stop. You don't need to write the rest of it, but go ahead and write, how could I find the area of, and then stop. All right, so this last one we did together, but we did it with graph paper. This next one, you're still going to use your graph paper, but I'm going to draw it on my screen. So you're going to have to make sure that you're counting the correct number of boxes, because obviously I don't have graph paper on my screen. So the next shape we're going to do is a rectangle with a length of 12 and a width of 8. With your pencil, go ahead and draw that. So when you're done, give me a secret thumb. A rectangle with a length of 12 and a width of 8. No, you're using pencils. I chose to draw mine like this, and I labeled my dimensions if you aren't. Your 12 might look a little different. That looks like way more than 12. All of it. Did you count 12? No, you didn't. That was way too many. You might have chosen to do yours where it looks sideways. Right? Your 12 might have been going across the page and your 8 going up the page. That's okay. If I pick up Archer and I hold him sideways, is he still Archer?
Yeah.
He's just a sideways Archer. And that's okay. Sideways Archer is still going to look and sound and smell and be Archer. So far, so good? All right. We have a couple of options. Cole, could I count all the boxes?
Yes.
Yes, I could. Are you going to count all the boxes?
No.
I'm not counting all the boxes. I could. That is a mathematical strategy. I should count the 8. But we're getting to the point where we are too good. We don't need to count all the boxes. Because this shape looks like an array, I can do what other cool thing? That's right. Nope, that's not an operation. Samaya?
Break apart the numbers.
I can, but that's not because it's an array. What's the cool math operation I can do because it's an array? But yeah,
Skip count.
skip count, otherwise known as what?
Time. No. Multiplication.
Multiply. I'm going to be multiplying 12 groups of 9. You don't need to write that. I'm not good at my 12s or my 9s. Off your head, please. I'm going to chop one of these up. So I've got 2 smaller rectangles to work with. Connor, which dimension are you thinking? Oh, sorry. I meant 8, not 9. Which dimension are you thinking we should chop up, Connor? You want to do the 8. Interesting. What do you want to break the 8 into?
A 5 and a 2. And then a 5 and a 2.
Okay, so we're going to have a 5 times 12, which is fine. I can do my 5.
Well, then 12 times 5.
That's fine. But then I'm going to have 12 times 3. We're still going to be okay with that? Yeah. Could I break apart the 12?
Yes.
Could I break apart both?
Yes.
You can break apart both. I don't recommend it. Just because there's a lot of steps and you might get lost in the steps.
Yeah.
Mathematically, you can. All right, Connor wants to break apart the 8. Cross out the 8 with your pencil. Grab a color. Connor, what was the first piece that you wanted to break it into? 5. Count over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we're doing wherever you put 8. then I'm gonna relabel my dimensions. Now I've got 12 feet by 5 feet.
12 by 5. 12 by 5. 12 by 5.
I'm making a new big rectangle. It's a part of the rectangle we already did. What math am I going to use now? What math can I use to find the area of this mini rectangle? Ava, what math can I use?
Maybe skip counting by 5, 12 times?
What's that going to look like as an equation? You're right, but I'm going to write it as an equation.
12 times 5?
12 groups of 5 is worth, what is 12 groups of 5 worth? You've got fingers. We're not skip counting by 12, so we're skip counting by 5, 12 times.
But you could
You could count by 12.
They just
That sounds like kind of hard.
take a minute.
Your number should be more than 50 because I know 5 times 10 is 50. I've got 5 times 12. Julian, what you got? 60 what, Julian? Cupcakes? What is the thing I'm measuring? What is my unit? Square feet. That section is worth 60 feet. But now I need the other section. Get your other color. I've still got 12 as my length, but Connor switched up our width. Connor, what was our width now? It is now 3. Was Connor a genie and he just said, nope, we're going to do 3 instead of 8?
No.
Nope, Connor is not a genie. Sorry to crush your dreams, Connor. I don't know if you wanted to be a genie, but you are not a genie. So, Connor, how did we make it 3 then if you were not using your genie powers?
We just broke it apart.
We just broke it apart.
I wish I could break it apart.
We decomposed it. It's still there. It just looks a little different. What math am I going to use to find this section? What math am I going to use to find this section? Marley? 3 groups of what do you have 3 groups of? You have 3 groups of 12. What is 3 groups of 12 worth?
That's a hard one.
Start with 12. Start with 2 groups of 12.
There's 21 plus 10, 20, 30, 32, 34, 36.
Brilliant, Emma. Love that strategy. I'm here for it. Way to stick with it, Penelope. What'd you get, Penelope? 36 pineapples? 36 what? Square feet. On the EOG, guess what's going to be an answer choice?
What?
36 will be an answer choice. Guarantee. Are you going to get tricked and choose it?
No.
No, we got 36 up there.
But that's only one part. It's not the whole thing. It's a naked number.
Okay, what if it said 36 square feet?
Then you would choose it.
Would you choose it?
Yeah. No. You wouldn't. No. No, that's like... 8,
3, 2, 1, and a hush from the crowd. Georgia succeeds takes the area of a rectangle
something hard.
Let's get some thoughts going that I can hear, because I hear lots of thoughts happening. If you've got thoughts on this, raise your hand. If you've got thoughts on this, raise your hand. What are we thinking about? Lydia, what are you thinking about?
I don't think it's going to be 36. I'm pretty sure you have to add 60 and 36 to get your area.
Remember, we had this giant rectangle to start with. Jordan, you're totally right. 36 was part of it, but it wasn't the whole thing. Don't get tricked. Don't get tricked. It's not a naked number. We have a unit. It's square feet. Don't get tricked. Part of the answer is going to be an answer choice. Guaranteed. It's just not the whole answer. With your pencil, we are adding 36 square feet plus 60 square feet. Because we got to smush those rectangles back together to get our whole rectangle. Paxton, you finish your writing? So you should probably join us, baby. I'm going to start with my ones. 6 ones plus 0 ones. That's pretty easy.
Is 6.
Then I can move on to my tens. 3 tens plus 6 tens.
90.
There's 90.
So I should see a lot more hands then.
96.
Maverick? 96 what? 96 square feet. How could I find the area of a square with a length of 6 feet? Alright, well, I can do the length of 6. So on your graph paper, stop talking please. On your graph paper, let's go ahead and get our length of 6. Count down 6 boxes. Get our length of 6.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Now, I noticed that they didn't give me a width.
Maybe it's both.
So, let's look for some other clues. Are there any other clues in this sentence that might help me out? Oh, what you thinking?
It's square.
Ooh. Is that helpful to know that I'm making a square?
Yes.
Why is that helpful, Cole, to know that I'm making a square?
Because you don't know if it could be a rectangle, a rhombus, or whatever.
So I need to know that's a square. How might that help me with my width, though?
Because you can just make up a width.
I'm not making up a width. Square is important to know. Maverick, what are you thinking?
Always.
Because squares always have equal sides.
So if I know that my length is 6, and I'm making a square, what's going to be my width?
6 feet. 6 square feet.
Not square feet, because I'm not counting squares. 6 feet. What about my other length? What is it? 6 feet. What about my other width?
6 feet.
Flexible thinking. Because you hit that problem, and you were like, oh, can't do it. Having a new way to think about it. Oh, wait, I could look for some other clues. It's a square. I know what a square looks like. I know what the rules of a square are. I'm going to give you some time to break apart one of these dimensions however you want.
However.
You choose to break it up without me. I know you're going to break apart a 6 feet because those are the only dimensions I've got. Pick one and do your break apart to find the total area of a square with a length of 6 feet. I'll be coming around seeing what you're doing. I've seen 2 ways. both of them look very different. Both of them will get you the same answer. Rogan, you had a 6 foot by 6 foot square, yes? You had a 6 foot by 6 foot square to start. And then you broke apart a 6. 3 feet and 3 feet. Raise your hand if you broke apart your 6 into 3 feet and 3 feet like this.
Wait, what?
Raise your hand if you broke apart your 6 into 3 feet and 3 feet. Raise your hand if you did that. Oh. What did the other people do? Raise your hand for what you did. Because there was a lot of people who did not do it this way. Connor, what'd you do?
I broke apart a 6 into a 5.
Yep.
With one of the tops. And I just and then 6 times 5 and 30, and then the other little one is 6. So then I just ended up with 30.
Oh, so yours look more like that.
Yeah, that's what
Raise your
mine
hand if you did
looks
that one. Both will work. Both will work. Because my total area is going to be the same. It just look a little different. When you finish and you figure out the total area, you can cut it out and glue it in your math notebook.
Wait, I forgot to use the color.